to another exciting Galactivated yoga time with us Galactivators here on the beach in beautiful Love Beach. Are you ready, super friends, to harness and harvest all of these cosmic forces that are afoot today? Plug into our limitless, infinite, divine I Am presence. Merge with that super conscious space, state of existence, and become enlightened. Well, the forces are here today, super friends, to allow us to tap into this. Hi, Diamond, 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 welcome. So for the next hour or so, super friends, I invite you to join us here on the beach. Carve out some time for ourselves to relax, to tune in, to breathe, to harvest all the gifts of the diamonds today. Thank you for sharing the live, super friends. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for our subscribers, and thank you for the gifts. Please invite your friends, your super friends, anyone that you know would like to plug into these wonderful, beautiful, magical energies. Oh, and we're gonna start with an intention and with a galactic update. So I invite you to sit up, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Begin to follow your breath. Let's invoke some masters into this sacred place. You're welcome to place your hands together at your heart, bowing to your heart. Let's call in some bliss. Nityanandam Paramasukharam Kevalam Jnanamurteyam Vadvaditam Gaganashadisam Tatsvamasyari Laksham Ekam Nityam Vivalamachalam Sarvari Sakchibhuteyam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurundam Namami. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Swami Vishwanandaya Namaha. Om Shri Avatar Babaji Namaha. Om Shri Avatar Babaji Namaha. Om Shri Avatar Babaji Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Today, super friends, is the rhythmic sun day of the universal fire. This is the day of our enlightenment, should we choose to harmonize with it and fall into step with it, with its dance, with its waves. The cosmic forces of the storm are bombarding us energetically, flowing us through galactic activation portals of awakening, alchemizing our humanity into yogis, into human divine, into avatars, into creators, into superconscious states, into the fifth dimension, the Aquarian age. Let's place our left hand on our heart center, right hand on our heart, and just really connect. Visualize the heart of the sun being a big melting pot of gold. And as we breathe in, we're taking these solar flare blasts of light into us today. In through our nose, in through our brain, washing our skull with beautiful full spectrum light, photon, phonon, full caboodle. Breathe in this super conscious living sun, starlight. Use your third eye. Visualize that light passing into that center part of our being, down all throughout our inner world, our rooting structure inside. And that light reaches a point where it turns around and it travels back out. Just trace that with your mindset. Light flowing in, light flowing out, light passing through you. That beautiful ultraviolet light, X-ray light passing through your skin. Your body emanating that infrared light, the warmth, the temperature, radiating a glow, a heat, microwaves, particle acceleration. So our heartbeat emits a radio wave, a sound wave, an electromagnetic field that makes a sound that rides on radio waves, connects to the gamma end of light, the consciousness. So into our hearts, we're going to take a bija mantra to start this asana journey. Om yum yum yum. Breathe into our heart. Exhale Om. Om yum yum yum. Inhale our arms up. May this be the yummiest yoga experience of all time and space. Super friends, Galactivate! All right, let's bring our hands back behind us, super friends. Leaning back, lift our chin, look up at that third eye. Begin to dial in your intention. As we stretch our awareness to the self we will become at the end of this journey today. As we start with the self that we are arriving as, and the selves that we have been, that have created us up to this point. And just stretch into the selves we are seeding for our tomorrows. And let's smile into that magical golden mirror in our inner mind's eye. And just visualize this self becoming so beautiful and bright. And then coming back forward. Let's shift the crossing of our legs. Bringing the other leg on the top and make some circles with our wristises. One way, the other way. Start to make some movements with our neck and shoulders. See how much we can let go of. How about we give up stress for Lent? As we celebrate Fat Tuesday and this Mardi Gras celebration. And let's inhale our arms up. Let's imagine we're giving up for Lent. We're giving up fear and worry and effort and struggle and resentment. We're gonna just step away from fighting and politics and battles and step into the beauty and the grace and the glory and a true folding into that divine embrace. Om Namah Shivaya. As our arms are up here, we're going to play with some breath of fire. So although it seems like we're not doing very much, just sitting here with our arms up. This can be quite intense. It's awakening our heart chakra, getting that blood to pump, getting all that inner circuitry to fire up. So just sitting in our asana, our seat, Sita Ram, Om Namah Shivaya, being that archetypal goddess Sita, here calling on her beloved Rama, Lord Ram, on the hero's journey from separation to a reunion. So in this intent, We're gonna pulse our belly. Focus on our exhales. Belly pulls in. And the Bija mantra is Ram, Ram, Ram. Inwardly, Ram, Ram, Ram. Into that plexus. Pulsing it, arms up, straightening those arms, push up. It's intense. Breathe. If you need to come out of it for a moment, come out of it and then come back in. Gazing at that third eye. Visualize the sun. Brighter than our sun. The grand central sun. Igniting the fire of light in you. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep going. Engage your root. Om. And relax. Let's fold, walking ourselves forward. Just notice how you feel. Thank you for the gifts, super friends. Bowing to the earth. Om Namah Shivaya. Walking our hands up. Let's unwind our legs. Shaking it all out. Notice how you feel. Let's take our hands, let's massage our face. So when I went to India, got initiated by Paramahamsa Nityananda to use the third eye powers to create and manifest. It's known as the term Shakti. Shakti represents the feminine spiritual energy that animates all life. That's the ultimate benevolent force of creation, and that is all powerful, all knowing, all loving, capable of creating anything. And when we allow Shakti to embody us, we are in yoga and we become the Adi Yogi, Paramashiva. So let's inhale our arms up to embody this yoga, to embody our divine. And let's rotate those palms forward and let's say, I open to receive my divine. Open to receive my divine. And invite that to be a feeling inside as we breathe in. Feel that breath, golden light pouring in left side, right side to the tip of your tailbone, tip of your spine. Muladhara chakra. And as we exhale, we're going to go ha and fold. And tucking our chin under. And while we're here, let's play with some more of that little laughter yoga. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Har Har Mahadeva. Har Har Mahadevi. The idea is that our divine self, our future self, our eternal self is the parent, so to speak, to our little baby monkey, wild animal, human now self, running around here in Earthville with all these superpowers, but not knowing how to properly use them. Our divine bestows them back upon us as we are mature enough to be able to handle them. Like Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. And conversely, with great responsibility comes great power. So breathing in and taking that responsibility for ourselves, for our breath, for our life, for this moment. For this breath right here. Suck in the light, lift your heart, straight spine. Roll the shoulders up, back down, let's take them up. Breathe in and fold. Thank you for sharing the live so much, super friends. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for being with us today. Let's breathe in all of the fun that people are having celebrating Mardi Gras right now all over the world. Let's breathe in all the joy and all the parades and all the majesty, all the fun that's everywhere. And as we rise up, let's bend in, I'll be your mirror, our right knee, straightening that left leg, and just wrap around it and twist to that right side, stretching our eyes. Let's open our jaw. Ha. Ha. The light, the sun, the stars, the cosmos, the universe, containing all the galaxies. Let's breathe into this divine space, this infinite space. And then as we exhale, let's twist the other way. And with our exhales, displace the space. All right, coming back to center. Let us bend both knees and we'll do some seated cat-cow intermissions. So straightening our arms, leaning back. Inhale, bend those elbows, lift our heart forward. So breathe as if you can feel the breath flowing from your root up to the left and right sides of your heart. Left and right nostril, forming a V shape inside of you. V for victory. V for vibration. V for victorious. Let's come back to center and place this right leg over the left. So bending that left knee with the knee facing forward and that foot in close to your hip. Crossing the right on top, stacking those knees, bringing that right heel in close to that left hip as best as our abilities today. And we can adjust ourselves by sitting forward and then sitting back. And then placing our hands on our feet. Just tap into your breath. Envision there's a straight line from the top of your crown down your spine. And the light is raining down from your crown chakra, Sahasrara. Let's inhale our arms up. looking up at that soul star chakra above us, clapping our hands together, envision that 8th chakra, that as we exhale, the breath is traveling out. And as we inhale, that breath is coming in, bending that left elbow, placing that left hand on the back of our heart and using that right hand to grab that elbow, pulling down, sitting up nice and tall. Envision that grace pouring in, divine grace, showering us at this time of celebration and preparation for dropping into this spiritual collective intent. We give up what's not serving us and we open to receive grace to take its place. Abundance and prosperity and wholeness and receptivity. And in our mind's eye, just paint a picture of our body, healthy and vital and happy. Inhale those arms up and exhale, walk them forward. Breathing into our hips now. Ha 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 ha. Laughter yoga time. What's in those hips? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Laugh to that root chakra and second chakra. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. All the super friends are welcome in this Galactivators portal of merriment, ferryment, and love. Ha 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 ha. Super friends, Galactivate! So I just have to applaud and congratulate all of us super friends that all of our Galactivations are working. We are making a big impact in the galactic matrix. We're reaching the completion of our dragon matrix, and we're gonna plop back into a brand new dragon matrix right after that. So we've made it into the dimension of the dragons. Congratulations. The energy of auspiciousness is coming through. Let's unwind these legs, leaning back, swim them out. Roll the shoulders back and down, take in as much breath as possible. We're gonna zigzag these legs, crisscross applesauce. This helps when we cross one body part over to the other side. This makes our brain hemispheres fire in beautiful ways. All right, let's bring it in and hug those knees in into the seed of creation. Take in the breath like roots going into our body. Breathe out like we're sending our energy, our prana, our essence, our consciousness, our inner dragon, our serpent, the Kundalini Shakti, the Naga, Nagual, the Quetzalcoatl, our divine God, goddess consciousness, our Pharaoh awareness, our Sphinx consciousness into the field around us, following those exhales out as they turn around, come back in. Across space, super friends, let's stretch these legs out. Let's reach these arms out into the boat pose. Before we do the other side, just notice the difference. and breathe. 3 breaths. Touch our thumb and pointer fingers together. 3 ohms. Om. And bring those legs down. This time we're going to elongate our right leg and bend that left knee in and wrap our arms around this leg and inhale this left arm up and back behind us. Take a big juicy smile. This right arm is wrapped around this leg like you're looking in the mirror when you look at me. This is your right arm. This is your left knee. There you go. Wrap. There you go. Press into our heart. Turn from our belly, ribs, shoulders, neck, eyes. Open and close your jaw. Ha. Gaze at that third eye. Ha. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. Om. And slowly turning the other direction. And then let's take another intermission, cat-cow, bending those knees, straighten our arms, lean back, please. Inhale, lift our hearts, coming on forward. Chin up, look up at that third eye. Ha. Stick our tongue out, lion's breath. As we straighten those arms and lean back. Breathe in the joy. Breathe in the joy, breathe out the love. Kindness, compassion, patience, sweetness. And coming back to center, we're gonna bring this right knee down, bring that heel close to our hip, knee facing forward to the best of our abilities today. And then we're gonna cross that left leg on top, stacking our knees, sitting up and bringing that heel in close to our hip, grounding in with our palms to our soles, forming a full body mudra, palm chakra to soul chakra. Gazing in and up at that ajna, third eye chakra. Breathing in through the left side and right side. Let's toggle our heads side to side. Envision that breath flowing like the symbol for Aries down to the tip of our spine. Flowing out of us, out through the left side, out through the right side. Mirroring our heart. Om Namah Shivaya. All the breath out into the space around us, moving that space, impacting the field. Super friends, Galactivate! Give it up to the Most High. Ja, ja! Giving thanks, super friends, blessing this beautiful day for the sun and the warmth and the delicious gold in the air. May it defrost our hearts like frozen turtles and fill us up with inner power as we bend this right elbow. Grabbing this right elbow with our left hand, pressing back, lifting our hearts. honoring the divine Shakti in all of her faces and graces, welcoming the Shakti into us. Pure thoughts, pure intentions, pure hearts, pure love, focused on Shiva, the inner light, the inner lamp of love, Shiva. Ignoring the outer Maya and following that inner Krishna, that inner beauty, that inner song, that inner melody. One more breath here. And exhaling, bringing those arms forward, tucking our chin. Thanks for the gifts and the follows, super friends. Visualize through our third eye as we fold here. We are harmonizing with that life force, the current, the feminine energy that's in the sun, the fires of the universe that's in the stars, the gold that's in the hearts. Om Shakti, 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 Om Shakti. Ring, Ong, Ong, Ganapataye Namaha. Ring 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 Ong, Ganapataye. Being that divine mother. Ring Ong, Ganapataye Namaha. Ring Ong, Ganapataye Namaha. And coming on up. Bringing those hands back behind, unwind those legs, elevate them up to the sky, point the toes, flex the feet, make some circles with our ankles. All right, super friends, we're gonna come down onto our elbows, our forearms here. Then we're gonna bring it down even further, out, all the way down to the ground. And we're gonna interlace those fingers behind our neck, and we're gonna play with some yogi bicycles here. So bend the right knee, stretch that left elbow towards it, extend that left leg and let it hover. And then we'll switch sides. So breathing in, right elbow to left knee. Extend that right leg out. Breathing in and switching. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Opposite leg extends. And beginning to flow with our breath. And coming on down to our back sides, bringing our hands so our fingers can just touch our heels. Let's bring those feet hip width apart. And as we inhale, press into the ground, peeling up your spine, walk the shoulders in, interlace our fingers together. Squeeze those elbows towards one another. Press into the earth so you're lifting and squeezing, pushing down with your toes. Lift your heart up towards your chin. Breathing in and up at that third eye. Press down into the ground. And then at the top of the inhales and the bottom of the exhales, engage the three energy locks, the Mahabandhas, root, belly, and neck. And bring the breath up into that third eye and visualize the gold in the heart of the sun and the universal fires. And the breath that flows out of us, the exhales, is going across the sky like dragon's breath. Keep those hips lifting, keep squeezing those knees. Keep pressing down with the shoulders and arms. Awaken your inner dragon, super friends. And her name is Sophia. Spiritual wisdom. No. Breathing on up onto our tippy toes, releasing our hands and shoulders, rolling on down. Let's windshield wiper those knees side to side. All right, and then hugging those knees in. Let's make some circles with our lower back. One direction and the other direction. And then let's bring these legs up over our hips and straighten out. So this is step one. We can just hang out here. Step two is to take those legs back overhead for a plow pose. And you can use momentum to swing back into that one if you'd like to. Or just hang out at step one. And when we get to plow, we'll walk our hands to our back. Feet to the ground, gaze to that third eye. Find the breath. And then if this feels good and you'd like to take it to the next level, you can bring your feet up over your hips for shoulder stand. Keeping your neck neutral. Breathing into that third eye. Activate the Mahabandhas. Visualize the queen in your mind's eye. Queen Shakti. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. The feminine superpowers of yoga that give the siddhis. And bringing our feet back overhead. Rolling on down. Rolling ourselves forward. Let's take it just into a child's pose. So stretching our arms forward. Maybe adjusting if you need to adjust anything. Stretch. Thank you for the gifts, super friends. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate you. Stretch forward. Connect to the breath, to the earth, to your body, to the feminine energy, to the Shakti. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Inhaling and rising on up. Let's come on up onto our knees. Taking our arms out and up. Curling those toes behind us. And as we exhale, we're going to send those hips forward, lean back, bring those hands to our lower back. Squeeze those elbows together. Envision we're pulling ourselves apart from the inside out and stretching that center point of our heart, pushing forward from the back of our heart out. And that Shakti golden light in the middle, just radiating up that prana tube, the Sushumna Nadi up and down our spine. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. Coming back to center. Let's crawl forward into a child's pose. Just stretching, arms out. Let's take our arms up and over and walk over to the right side. Go. Sitting back on those heels. Breathe in this light. And breathing in, coming back through center, and breathing out, coming to the other side. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. Breathing in and coming back to center. Coming on up into our tabletop cat-cows. Deep inhale, dropping our belly. And exhale, arching our spine. Inhale, drop our belly, lift the gaze, the drishti. And exhale, arch our spine. Flowing with our breath. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. All right, super friends, let's make circles with our spine. Other. Curling our toes, pressing into the ground, lifting up and back, downward dog now. Let's inhale, reach our right leg up. And bring it on down. Breathe in the other leg up. And bring it on down. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin, lower down. Inhale, peeling our hearts up. Let's come into a Sphinx pose now. So elbows just a little in front of our shoulders. Lifting our hearts up. Legs together. Thanks for the telepathic guitar licks. hear them. Slowly lowering down, curl those toes, pressing up plank. Let's take a few breaths here now, just holding it here. And back to downward dog. Inhale, look forward between our hands. And as we exhale, walk our feet forward and take a forward fold. Breathe in all the fun and celebration of today. Breathe out everything you're releasing and giving up. And then let's just roll up like a rag doll, one vertebrae at a time. Head up last, arms up after, palms together, leaning up and back. And hands into our hearts. Namaste. So we are in day 6 of the Blue Visionary Eagle Wave spell, enabling us to see the bigger picture, our enlightenment, our divine futures. So with this in mind, we're going to take some eagle flight. So I'm going to be your mirror. Let's extend our arms out to this side. As we breathe in and as we breathe out, we're going to take our right arm underneath, our left arm at top, and cross them at the elbows. From here, we're going to bring our arms towards one another, and either we bring the back of our hands together, or we keep them going around and we touch our palms together. We find where our arms are today, bring them up towards our nose, and take a deep breath. Just slightly bowing to our heart, then elevating these elbows up. Deep breath in, lean back. Find your toes, push down with your talons. Grab the earth. Focus on that eagle eye inside of you, the eye of the hawk. See that inner egg cracking open. The eye of Horus awakening. Super friends, Galactivate. And the eye of Ra to boot. As we come back to center, baby bend our knees. We're gonna ground into that left leg and find lightness in this right leg. So step 1 is we just balance our leg. Step 2 is we cross that knee over as we're bending. And step 3 is we tuck those toes behind. Lifting those arms up but not too high. Find your breath. Visualize the eagle in your third eye. And wings expand, stepping wide-armed, wide-legged into our victorious mudra. So I invite you to breathe into your most successful, happiest, joyful memories. Breathe into those spaces, find them, break down those old doors inside you, travel to all your successes where you've received all those hits of dopamine, woo, kundalini. Find all the times that you have felt victorious and successful, and let those currents light up in us as we just breathe in. Savor this moment. Allow the Shakti to flow through us, and we're going to say, victory is ours! Victory is ours! Victory is ours! And, super friends, Galactivate! Let us bring those hands back behind, intertwine those fingers, pull back and down, lean up, lean back, and just, And then hinging at the waist, folding forward, crown towards the ground, arms are upward. Exhale, rising up, my eagles. Once again, into our victorious mudra. Victory is ours! Woo! Shake your hips out, shake your shoulders out, shake your fingers out, shake your faces out. Wow. I just saw all kinds of wizard energy coming off of you, sir. Wow, super galactivated right now. Good job. Let's wipe off that old snake skin. Just brush off that other self we were before we got here. All the way to your soles as we prepare for our eagle on the other side. So reach those arms out. And then we rotate so the left arm goes underneath the right arm on top, crossing at the elbows, and either bringing the backs of those hands together or bringing the palms together. Stepping those feet together, hands to our nose. Call on Eagle Spirit. Om Namah Shivaya. Left eye, right eye. Visualize inside. Eye of Horus, eye of Ra. Lean up, lean back, and breathe. Boom Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Visualize a Shiva Lingam forming inside your mind's eye. Rising right in the center. Shashumna Nadi. Om Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on back forward, bending our knees. Grounding through that right leg. This time we're going to lift this heel and just balance here and get used to the sensation, and then we'll step 2, bring that knee up and over. Keep bending into that front knee or that right leg, and then step 3 is we tuck those toes behind. Breathe into that eagle in your third eye. Visualize eagle spirit fusing with your form now. The eagle medicine rising from the land into your DNA as Gaia. We embody the Shakti of the eagle spirit. Super friends, Galactivate. And then set that eagle free, throw that eagle up. Step into our victorious mudra. Recall all the times in the future that we shall be victorious. Project from our heart. Project into our tomorrows the small little victories, the delicious meals, the green lights and no traffic, the bright sunshiny days of spring, the joy, the embraces, the love, the new relationships, the new friendships, the new destinations, the new doggy kisses, all the creations, the art, the music, the poetry, the adventure, the travel, the exercise, the community, the creations, the global peace. Super friends, Galactivate. And say with me, victory is ours.
Victory is ours.
Let's clap those hands together, bring them down to our heart. Place our left hand on our heart, right hand on our left, and just notice how you feel. Om Namah Shivaya. Arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Forward folding, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, folding. We're going to step back into a downward dog. Rest into the ground, hips high, head falls between our arms. Heels reach down, even bending one knee at a time. Inhale, shifting forward to plank. Exhale, lowering on down to the ground. Let's press into the ground and lift our hearts up. Cobra. And as we exhale, lower down, chill. Bending those knees, let's reach back, grab an ankle at a time. Squeeze those knees together as we lift them up, lifting our heart. Breathe into our heart, Anahata. Envision that heart growing stronger today. Our lungs and our heart working in tandem, illuminating our whole inner world today. Visualize our lungs thriving today. Healthy, vital, rich. Super friends. Galactivate and release. Let's press up one more time. Hands under our shoulders. Squeeze those shoulders together, peeling up, lifting our heart. Big smile. And slowly lowering down, curling the toes. Let's press up into a plank, into a tabletop. And let's take some cats and cows. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown. And come into center. Let's take our knees wide. And we're gonna get into our shoulders now. So I'll be your mirror again. Let's place our right hand forward and bring our left arm up. High. And then as we exhale, bring our shoulder and cheek under that arm down to the ground. And then with that right arm, press into the ground to lift our heart. And then work those hips back over towards the right, just relaxing your head on the ground, your head and shoulder just nice and relaxed. Palms up to receive on that left hand. And if you'd like to add to the experience, you're welcome to elevate this right arm up or wrap it behind your back and grab that inner thigh. Oh. Find your breath. And unwinding. Pressing into the ground, elevating this left arm. Circle that shoulder around. And the other direction. All right. And then we'll come back to center, readjust our stance, cat-cow, move our spine around. And then taking our knees wide, extending that left arm forward, reaching this right arm up. giving thanks. The new mantra. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And as we breathe out, send this right shoulder, right cheek down to the ground. So let that shoulder and cheek come down. There you go. Press into the ground with that left arm. Helping you open your heart and then bring your hips back towards the right side. Squaring those hips as we breathe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And anytime you would like to add that left hand into the mix, stretching it up or wrapping it behind your back, you're welcome to. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And unwinding this left arm and bringing this right arm up, lifting, rotating. Right, back to the cat-cows, and then let's shift our weight forward. Let's come into a seal pose. So send those arms out and the legs out. Take them wide. Stretch to our lower back. Ocean dog. Once again, come back to that breath, follow it in to the point where it turns around. Follow it out, and then let's come on down. We're gonna get into our shoulders here, so let's extend our right arm in a T shape, out, our arms out in a T, away from our body, palms down, and we're gonna turn our cheek towards the left hand. So bringing that right cheek down. We're gonna bring that left hand into a push-up position and press into the ground and come on to the side of our body, allowing this left foot to come up, keeping our head relaxed on the ground. Keep that head down. So don't move that right arm. Keep it relaxed on the ground. Have that left hand close to your face for support. Push up so you open up that shoulder on the right side. So left leg comes up, and then you can bend that knee and place that foot on the ground behind your knee. And just breathe into that shoulder, super friends. And then from here, if you like to play with this left arm, you're welcome to. Extend it up or open it back. We'll take 6 more deep breaths like this. Deep breath in. And coming on back down onto our belly. Push-up position, hands by our shoulders. Let's inhale and peel up for a cobra. Keeping the shoulders back and down and lifting our heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering, stretching those arms out to a T, turning our gaze to that right hand, drop our cheek, relax that left arm down on the ground, keep it extending out behind us, and then bend that right elbow, bring that hand in push-up position right next to our face, press into the ground, peel onto this left side of your body, and allow this leg to come up. Keep that head relaxed on the ground, no effort. Use your hand. Keep that palm relaxed on that left side. And then we'll bend that knee and lightly place the foot behind that left thigh on the ground. So keep that arm stretched out, keep relaxing and breathing. Three more breaths like this. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti. And coming on down to the ground. Let's peel up one more cobra. And then we'll stretch it up and back into a child's pose. And let's breathe it on up and we'll swing these legs around. Maybe take a little drink break before we go down for approaching our Shavasana. Right. So, gonna ease on down onto our back side using our core. Once we get there, let's bring those knees in together. Make little circles with our lower back. And then let's take a figure four. So I'll be your mirror. Let's elevate this right leg, flexing that foot, and then cross the ankle on top of that left thigh. Reach our right hand in between your legs and grab either the thigh or the knee on that left shin. Keeping that right foot flexed, creating that figure four shape. Deep breath, gazing up at that third eye. Visualize the sun inside of you. Traveling in, spinning around, spiraling back out, making that infinity loop, spinning back around, coming back in. Visualize the torus. The tesseract. And then releasing your hands, crossing that right knee over the left, and then dropping our knees over to the left side. Extending that right arm and shoulder up and back and taking a twist. And coming on back to center. Hug the knees in, switching sides. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh as we bring those knees in, placing that left hand in between your legs. Interlace your fingers the opposite way around that shin or that thigh, remembering to keep that left foot flexed. And you're welcome to use that left elbow to help push that left leg out, that left thigh forward. Deep breath. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. Grateful for where we are, appreciative for what has been, and excited for what's coming. Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om. And releasing that hand from between our legs, crossing our knees, dropping those knees over to the right side, and extending this left arm and shoulder up and back. And breathing on back to center, hug it in. And then if there's any other movement that you need before we go into our final resting pose, please give that to yourself. If you need to take any last stretches or drink any water or get something to cover you up, please give that to yourself right now, super friends. We're going to be entering into our meditation now and then our galactivation. So whenever you're ready, we'll be making our way onto our back side with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. So whatever you need before that. Right, so coming on down to the ground. Check your spinal alignment. Make sure your head, neck, and spine are lined up, and then let your arms and legs just relax. Fall away from your torso. Getting to observe that silence beyond the sounds of the physical world. The frequencies that travel on the dimensions of light in the atmosphere and in the space around us. And with this Shavasana, we're going to change our frequency. So bringing our gaze in and up at that third eye point, keeping those physical eyes closed. I invite you to first visualize a circle inside a point of light, that point turning into a triangle. That triangle making a tone, a sound in your inner ear. And just invite that frequency to rise. As we melt into that space of restful awareness, dropping into the silence, and we will be back for our galactivation. As we relax, rest, and receive, simply just be open to receive. The light's pouring over us through the quantum vast space, awakening now inside of us to bring lightness to our face, to fill us up with the presence and inner sense of beautiful grace. So let this Shakti essence bring you that joy to your inner plates as you relax and focus. Watch the breath flow in and out. With this magic, hocus pocus, we manifest the Shaktis in us now. Our third eye blasting open like a crack and a cosmic wave. That third eye is blasted open, hit by lightning and thunder this day, with the focus of our awareness, with the creator force of Zeus. Our inner third eye awakens and the waters begin pouring through. The waters of the higher dimensions, the lokas of spiritual bliss. Bathe us in this new calibration. This light, as it washes over you, tuning you into this broader connection as your waveform travels through the sky. Your aura field has made this connection. You are one with the universal mind, tuned in to the source of all consciousness. In yoga, the Adi Yogi is here. We are one with this infinite awareness. This super consciousness is for us now to hear. As we open our ears to perceive this, we are children of the Most High. As this waveform of light now entangles with us, as above, so below, so am I. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shiva 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 Shakti Shakti Om. Om Shiva 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 Shanti Shanti Om. As we relax and simply receive, this divine nectar is awakening inwardly. Like we peeled back our brain in a honeycomb, we see every cell within us filled to overflow begins to excrete this sweetness, this effulgence, this beauty, this nectar. Inside us, this feeling, this sensation brings us together. Every particle within us and every star in the sky are oozing this effulgence as the Shakti is nigh, showering from within us and pouring from the skies and awakening within us. This divine presence am I. Let this fill you up and flood you with the lightness in your core. The divine that lives within you and around you is reunited once more. The Shiva and the Shakti, the spirit and the physical form, the infinite and the body. Where there were two, let there be one now, once more. Back to the source, back to the love, back to this infinite bliss, where duality is unified. This is now where we exist, in a place beyond the illusion, where the absolute clarity is here, in these still, deep waters We see it all, and we know there's nothing ever to fear. Om. The crystal light shines through. New life awakens in you. You radiate this powerful hue, full spectrum light, the ultimate truth. Sat Nam. The ultimate truth is our very name. I am this, that I am. We live as the divine Notre Dame, the divine motherly feminine, the sweetness, the kindness, the gentleness too. The loving mother now awakens in you, sitting on the throne, the seat of your heart, right next to the divine Father. We're never apart. We honor this place where the divine resides, in our innermost planes, as we become the living Christ. The above place, the below place, now form a diamond in our center core space. We are strong, we are powerful. Super friends, Galactivate! All 7 chakras from the root at our base, sacrum number 2, within us like the moon resonates. The Manipura number 3, inside our stomach or our core, gives us the fire, passion, drive to expand and grow into more. Our heart in the center, filled with love for life, effulgently overflowing from the center at all times, effortlessly magnetizing all that match this light. And the spirit in us keeps rising up to the highest heights, into our throat. We can't help but whistle and sing, a music pouring through us, this cosmic melody. And in our mind's eye now, there's infinite, infinite space connected to this super consciousness. We are one galactic star beings. And our crown at the top, open wide to the skies, as we resonate, pulse, and vibrate with the cosmos above side. And the soul star chakra too, in the atmosphere of you, magnetizes everything that matches this frequency of your highest truth. And the earth below us, the 9th, the chakra of the earth star, spinning and spiraling in time and blessing us for grounding for our infinite heart. As we merge with the galactic container, this chakra merges too, and the solar system, the galaxy, and the universe of you, exploding out the center as your ultimate eternal truth. Super friends, Galactivate the transcendental you. Allow that divine to reside inside and in this place. Come back into our lives, back into our bodies, back into our mind. Wiggle our fingers and toes at this time. Stretching, reach those arms up overhead. Bringing our knees into our chest. Like a brand new reborn fetus. First moment of the rest of our lives. Emerge victorious. Rolling onto our side, if you like, or up to seated. Whenever you're ready, head, neck, and spine in a straight line, sitting enlightened, sitting as the Buddha, sitting as the Christ, sitting here in yoga with the divine I am inside. Paramashiva Shakti, Paramasita Ram, living in service, in devotion, and bhakti. Om Namah Shiva. Om Shiva. Om Shiva. So let's just take a few more breaths in silence, eyes closed, head, neck, and spine straight line. Sitting up nice and tall, feel that plumb line out your crown as your aura with the earth is attuned and spinning around. Let's play with your aura a little bit, expand it out to infinite, out to the limits of physical space. Begin to pull it back now in towards your being. See that soul thread right down the center line that helps you sit up straight tall, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. See that beautiful golden thread that travels from the stars through the Milky Way galaxy and off to your limitless heart. And then see the cosmos spinning around us in perfect order, structure, and flow. The body that's expanded, bring it back towards yourself below. Pull it in around the galaxy, all the spiraling light. 360 vision awakening. See that above, below, and to the sides. Pull it back into our solar system, all the planets rotating around, sending us all their energy and their presence, blasting us here on the ground. Pull it into the space around you, right here, nice and close. 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 feet, and right up against your skin. Feel it pulse and tingle. And then bring those arms up to the sky. Gather your palms together one more time. Pull them down the center line. Bow to the divine that resides inside. Honor and live from this space. Super friends, Galactivate. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. And now we are Galactivated. Welcome to your new life. Crystar Galactica, your fairy god, sis saying Galactivation handled. We invite you to go to Galactivators.com. You can get Galactivated clothing wear like these kitty pants I made for us all here. Or you can get St. Joseph's beautiful jacket or this tiger dress I got. Singing bowls and other whatnot. We got a new song coming out that is glorious. And we hope to see you on our magical musical live stream in divine timing, 8 p.m. evenings on all platforms. Have the best day ever. Happy Mardi Gras. Happy Fat Tuesday. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, we give it all away. Thank you, super friends. Have the best day ever, the best night. Thanks for surfing these galactic tides with me. Hope you got Galactivated. Thank you for the hearts, the likes, the follows, the shares, the gifts. We appreciate you so much. And then invite you to give yourself a hug, give your friend a hug, give an animal a hug, give a tree a hug. Spread the love all over the world. Hugolution. Super friends. Galactivate. Yay.
And much love to you.